Okay, to start, fingerless glove, we're going to start off with a slip knot. Okay, so you're going to start off with a slip knot. I'm just going to reduce this a little bit. Okay, I'm going to start with a slip knot. Okay. If you want to know how to do a slip knot, you can check out my YouTube channel. It's there in my bio somewhere. Okay, I'm gonna try go as fast as possible so I don't waste too much time and see how long this actually takes to make in general as well. Okay, so you start with a slip knot and then you're going to chain 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay. If my counting is wrong, I'm just gonna correct it. So I'm just gonna measure it and make sure that this is about 2 inches. Okay, it is about 2 inches. So that's fine. So it's gonna end up 11 inches, 11 chains instead. Is when you go down 1. Okay, so now to start off the ribbing, we're going to, and I'll be doing the ribbing in single crochets. So not the one right underneath the loop, you go into the next one and do a single crochet. Once again, if you do not know how to do a single crochet, a video is also available on my YouTube channel. But I can also show you here. So let's just go in here a little bit. Okay. So to do a single crochet, I've already done it into that one. You go in through the chain, the top loop of the chain, yarn over, pull through. 2 loops on the hook, yarn over, pull through. That's a single crochet. So you're just going to keep doing that until you get all the way down. Pulling through 2 yarns is harder than it looks. So you don't have to do this with 2 yarns either. You can just use 1 yarn. I just want to use 2 because it gives me the width, the size of the wool size I would normally use. Sadly, I can't do this with normal yarn because I needed to show you guys. With the both yarns. Okay, so now we're at the end. Okay, and at the end you're going to start with back loops only. So what you're going to do is you're going to chain 1, okay, and in the back loop of this, so let me see, okay, the back loop, only this one. So you see the multiple V's at the back of just that first one at the top. That's the back loop. In the back loop, I'm going to go in. I'm going through 2 wools. If you're using 2 wools like me, remember to go through 2 of them. Okay? And you're going to do the exact same thing, single crochet all the way down. So only back loop only. It really sucks when you miss a stitch. So you should double. Okay. Now we're at the end again. So at the end, we're going to do the exact same thing. So we're just going to go into that last one. Yarn over both. Okay. Okay. Now what I'm going to do is count and make sure that I actually have 11 stitches while I go. My mistake, I didn't do that before. Okay, so turn your work. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, come on. 6, 7. Just make sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. 8. Ooh, see what I mean? See what I mean? 8, 9, 10, and 11. So I am correct. Thank goodness. Jeez, my beat rates are so slow. Why are you so slow? Okay. Now what I want to do is count this because, yeah, I tend to give wrong information sometimes. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to start counting from, yeah. Okay. 1, this is 1, this is 2. When you see this ridge, it means 2 have been combined. Okay, so I'm going to start from there. I just need to remember where I started. Okay, okay. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22. Okay, 23, 24. Okay, so it's 24 in total. Why I said 23, 24 is because where you join it, okay, where I joined here, it was 1 here and then 1 on the opposite side. Okay, now I'm just going to continue down again until I have a total of 24 rows. Where is it? Where did you go? Oh wow, okay. This is why you pick up your 2 guys. This is why you pick up 2 balls. I didn't know I did that to myself. I already skipped 1, but I ain't going back. I ain't going back. If it helps, you can always just count as you go. Just count as you go. Okay, I think it's time I start counting. I was too much in the rhythm. Okay, so we have 2. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. 2. Oh wow, almost there. I didn't notice. Nice. Notice. English reason. Okay. The last one. Okay, now let's confirm the confirmation. You can never be too confirmed. That made no sense, but anyway, moving on. Okay, so 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. 2, 4. Good. Okay, so now we have the width. If you do not, if this is not enough for you, what you want to do is put this around your wrist basically, and it should just fit because the wool is going to stretch. So it should just fit by the time you put it here. Okay, so if it fits around your wrist like this, it's perfectly fine. Okay. This measures up here. Seven inches. Okay, so for a female, it's 7 to 7.5 inches. If it measures 7 or 7.5 inches, then it's perfectly fine as well. Okay. For a male, it's usually 8, 8.5. Okay, so now I'm going to close this up. Okay, so you fold it in half. And right at the tip of that very first one, or just, stick it at the top there, okay? And run over, pull through, and do a slip stitch. And going down, you're just going to go through, and you pull through. Ooh. Okay. So you can just gauge where to put it in through at the back. Because at the back, it's not a V like this. These are really tiny ones because we went into the ridges. So you want to go in between there. Okay, so in through this one, both of them, okay? And you see this line here? So this line, I'm going to go in there and pull through. And then the next line at the back there, pull through. Next line, pull through. Next line, pull through. Just make sure they're aligned and try to make get that out of the way. Okay. Just make sure they're aligned and you are going into every single stitch until you get into the end. And just, put it in through there as well. It needs to go in through all. Okay. You're not going to cut this off. You're going to continue from here. Okay. See how wide it stretches. Yeah. So now what you want to do is give a nice edge to start your the rim of this part that will go around this part of your arm. Okay, and to do that, you're going to do single crochets. Okay, so you're going to start off with a chain 1, okay, and that chain 1 is going to be like a base for it. So I'm going to chain another one, so you're going to technically chain 2, and I'm just going to go into that next hole, okay. So what I'm going to go into are these little things on the side, not these ridges. Okay, so you want to go into each one of these holes, not the ridges. There's usually 2 before a ridge, 2 before a ridge, 2 before a ridge. So you're going to go in twice before a ridge. And when I say ridge, I mean this. So this little bump here, you're going to have 2 in between and then a ridge. 2 in between and then a ridge. Okay. Okay. Okay, so now we are at the end. So you're going to go at the top of that chain 2 that we started with. Okay, so we're just going to go into that first. Okay, so there, that one, right there. Okay, that's what we're going to go into. Okay. Now, woo. I'm back. Oh man, gotta do that again. Okay, make sure you're pulling the 2 walls if you have 2 walls. Okay, so I'm just going to now start the main part of this. So this counts 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, but I kind of like the chunkiness of this, so I am going to do 6. But if you don't want it to like, I don't know if you noticed when I first wore this, kind of bunched up on the side here. I kind of like that. So I'm going to do the exact same thing I see here. You can either stop at 5 or you can go on with me and do it up to 6 rows. Okay. If you do it up to 5, it will still fit around your thumb. It will still fit around your thumb. It will still fit around the thumb, but it will just be snug on you. Okay, I kind of like mine kind of loose. Okay, so to get this almost seamless like end here, okay, I know it looks almost seamless, but it's kind of not. I don't know if you can see. I kind of started somewhere around there, and it just goes whee, whew. Okay. But it kind of gives, it looks like it was, like there's nothing. So I can see it because I made it. Okay, but if you want it to look like this, okay, seamless, you're going to start off with going into this first hole here. Okay, so that first hole there, we're going to go into that. And we're going to start double crochets from now on. Okay. Okay, also for here, we're going to need to do 1 double crochet row of increases. So right now, I've done that. Well, this is a chain, it doesn't count. Okay, so I've done 1. This is the second one. I'm going to do an increase into that. Okay, so it's going to be 1 normal, 1 increase, 1 double, 1 increase, 1 double, 1 increase into each hole. Okay, for a double crochet, you're going to yarn over, okay, in through the hole, yarn over, back, 3 loops on the hook, yarn over, pull through 2, and pull through 2. That's how you do a double crochet. So now I'm just going to go on. This next one is an increase. So how to do an increase is 2 double crochets in the same hole, like I just did. Okay, so 1 double to do an increase, 1 single crochet in that 1 hole, and another double crochet into that same hole. Okay, so it's 1 increase, 1 increase. Okay, if you do not do an increase, it will just end up straight. As you can see, this has a kind of curve on the side. Okay, so this kind of curves. So it accommodates this part of your hand because your wrist is smaller than the main part of your palm. That's why we need to do an increase. Increase. Okay, so we're just going to stop at the very last one. You do not go into here. You don't go in here. That's where the chain starts. So we're just going to enter into the first one. And at the top, where you can actually see a V, go in here and do a slip. Okay, and from here on out, you're not going to do any more increases. Okay, you're just going to go round and round and round. So from here, you're not going to do any more increases. I'll meet you back at the end when I get there, but I just want to explain. Yeah? So you're just going to go around again, okay? Starting from this first hole here. Okay. And you're going to go around, and then you're going to get to the end of this one here, this spot here. And then you're going to do a slip stitch to the top of the previous chain. Okay, so let me just work on that. 1, 2, so it's chain 2. Okay, this hole here, I'm going to go into that. Chain 1, not chain 1, please do not chain 1, just double crochet all the way around. This will be considered your row 2. Okay, last one. Into the top. Okay. Chain 2, continue. Until you get to row 6 for me. You can stop at row 5 if you wish. Okay, once again, last one. Top, slip stitch. Chain 2, continue. One, two, three, four. All I do is put the work in, no option. This was everything I ever wanted. Created a legacy off of me, just being honest. And the fake ones hate, but it's all to no avail. They want to see me lose, but you know I never fail. Fifth one, fifth row. I think 1, 2, 3, 4, yep, 5. So you can stop on this row if you wish. I'll show you how it looks on me. Sixth one, sorry. Okay, so I was going to show you how it looks with just 5. So I'm going to turn it this way. Yes, it looks weird right now because it's really small here and really big here. Yes, it's supposed to look like that because when you wear it over and over and over and over again, it ends up looking like this. Okay, that's when it ends up looking like this. Okay. Okay, so yeah, that's what 5 looks like. So if you just want to like end it here, you can. Okay, so if you just want to end it here, you can. Yeah. If you want to go on to 6 with me, please do. There we go. It's fine. Oh, come on. The last one doesn't want to let you relax. Okay, so, last one. Let me show you what it looks like. Normally this will sit on the side of your arm. Okay. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 total rows. Okay. Now here comes the complicated part. Because from here Okay, first of all, I'm going to use this on my left hand, and then I'm going to use this on my right hand. So I need to put this in such a way that this part with the dangling thingy is on the side of my arm where my thumb, on the side of my arm where my thumb is not. Okay, so when you wear that, when you wear it, see, it gives like this chunky, that's what I like it. That's why I like to do 6 rows instead of 5. So here, what you're going to do is, you're going to continue crocheting, okay? And when you get to a spot somewhere, this is how I do it. I don't know if this is right or not. This is just how I do mine. Okay, so when I get to a spot somewhere around here, I'm going to stop. And then wear it again, and make sure it's where this part of my hand stops. So it's supposed to end up somewhere like here, in between my thumb and my pointing finger. So when I get to a point like that, I will stop. I don't like counting, so that's the only way I can do it. Counting is not my forte. I was never good at maths. Maths and me weren't friends. We weren't friends. You're just gonna double crochet. Double crochet. Okay. Nope, not there yet. Not there yet. Oops! My red decided to join me. Oh, it'll be so sad if I have to join a red towards just like 1 row left. How sad would that be, guys? Oh, so sad. Ooh! Okay, so this is where I started, so that's where it's going to end. Okay. Oh, wrong way. For a moment, I was very lost. I'm like, what? Wait, what? Okay, so I am now somewhere in between, as you can see here. Okay, so this is where I started. So it's like halfway through, okay? And now I'm somewhere in between. But now I'm seeing that it's too close to the thumb. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take it back 2. So it's going to end up being here. Okay, so I'm going to take this back 2. So 1 off, 2 off. Okay. However, I do know what to do from here. So my thumb measures around 10 centimeters all around. 10 stitches, centimeters. Yo, that's a very big thumb. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to chain. Yo, for a moment I forgot how many I'm chaining. I'm going to chain. Let's count here. 1, 2, 3. 3. I am chaining 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Let's also see what happens here. And then I'm going to skip 10 around here. Okay, like it shows there. Okay. So it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and on that 10th one, 10th one, okay, which is here. I'm going to do a double crochet actually. Okay, so that's the thumb hole. And you can always just wear it even on this spot here. You can always just wear it to make sure that's what you want. Okay, I'm noticing now that this is quite a big thumb. Okay, so I'm going to take this down to 8. Let me see how many I skipped here. Let's see, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Nope, that's still 10. Interesting. That's a very big thumb though. Okay, we'll skip 10, make it equal. I don't mind it big anyway. Okay, so just make it the size you want, the size of your thumb. Okay, just for letting it look, equal. Okay, I'm just going to do 10. Skip 10. So I'm just going to leave it as is. So to repeat how I did this, okay, I got it till it was between my thumb and my index finger, okay. So that's where that spot started. And then I skipped, I chained 3 first, then I skipped 10. And on the 10th one, I did a double crochet. Okay, now I'm just going to continue around. Okay, at the end again. Okay, so this is what it should look like at the end of row. This will be considered your base. Okay, so as you can see here, this part is this part here. Okay, so now we're going to go up 1, 2, 3, 4. This is going to go faster than the other one. Okay, 1, 2. Okay, when you get to the top, let's see what I did here. Yeah, I went into them. Okay. Sometimes you can go into them, or if you don't feel like it, you can just do 3 double crochets into this whole gap itself. But it looks neater when you go into the chains. So when you do that, you also want to try pick up the 2. So like I just did there. Okay. So you want to go in through the front, out through the back of that middle one, and double crochet. Once again, in through the top, out through the back. If I can grab both of them, that would be great. There we go. Cool. Okay, that's the 3. Go into this gap here and continue. Your struggles are now done, because that was the hardest part of this glove, basically. Go away, red. Shoo, shoo. Look at the red. Look at this. Look at this. take care of your wool. Okay, attaching my red. I just do 2 knots. Nothing special, just 2 knots. So tie one and tie second. And then what I just do is I kind of just like pull until it gets somewhat tight. And I just let it be. Yep, that's it. At least now we're prepared if it does happen to finish. We'll see how when we get to the knot how many was left. Okay, so we have 2. We need 2 more. Okay, we're going into the last row, and I'm so happy. Louise. Oh, that's funny. Kind of a stick. On the last row, we currently have 1, 2, 3. Now going into the last one. Okay. The last slip stitch. Yeah. Okay. Yeet. And there's the second one. So I'm just gonna finish this off. What did I do? Okay, this isn't completely ruined. Okay, it's okay. It can be fixed. It can be fixed. I just now have to redo this again. Ooh. Okay. Now after that slip stitch, what you want to do is you want to kind of do a chain, kind of like a chain, but it's like a cut off. I'm just gonna cut off the end. And pull out. Tie off the end. Here's the one we just made. And here's the ones that was made before. It's so chunky. I love it. Recently made one now, and one that was made before. Now I have a pair. Okay, I would maybe for my next
video. I still need to decide what I want to do. I actually don't really know what I'm going to do. I kind of just wing these things.
I might make a fingered glove, or I might just add fingers to these, because at this point, yeah. No, it's kind of different when you do fingered ones, so I'm going to have to start some new ones. Yeah. Well, that's how to make fingerless gloves. Please use a chunkier or a softer wool. This is the only wool I have.